It is like end of June now, and you should have most flowers blooming here. But the flowers are no, not that particularly fantastic, but they're blooming, you know, like this. This is the Dongfang Climber rose. This is Kinesia white swan, and this is only survivors I grew from last year from seeds. You know, seeds has more or less like 50 or 100 seeds started and it germinated okay, but only one survived out of like hundreds of seedlings. I transferred to the cup and I grew a little bit, and at the time probably about 30 of them are alive, but then I transplanted to the ground, and 3 or 4 of them are alive last year, at the end of last year. But this spring only these guys came up, only one survived. This particular white flowers last long time. I think it's already been blooming about 2 weeks now. Yeah, very nice. And this is the Crown roses. This is the second flush of the blooms. And this is Abraham Derby. I purchased this year Young's own roots of the Abraham Derby, and 1, 2, like at least 3 buds coming up here, so which is very nice. This is Colette, but there's no buds in this one at all. I purchased at the same time as the Abraham Derby. Yeah, so yeah, it all depends on the species, I guess, and the varieties. This is Muskogee crepe myrtle, but I don't see any flower buds coming up there. This is all new growth this spring because, as you see, it's all died back. So, yeah. This is the Mexican petunia, Shasta daisy, and here and there there's this Texas blueweed. This is the snakeweed, which is coming up small, tiny flowers. This is Texas sage. Flowers, blooming, but not abundantly. And this is a Mexican hat I transplanted from the wild. Larkspur, seedling from the last year's seeds. True Love shrub rose. It's very nice. It's abundance of flower blooming right now. Margaret Myrtle. The butterfly bush. Miss Violet. Vitex. Always very nice. It's already end of the Vitex flowering season. And then the winner's circle. Annual sunflower. This is I transplanted growing at the other end of the flower bed, but I transplanted here and it started to bloom, even though it's a short stature young plant there. But the other one I transplanted is not blooming yet. And this guy, there's no indications of blooming, but this particular size of the sunflower become big. I think this is going to be very, very tall, and then it's going to bloom. And this is the I think either cantaloupe or musk melon or honeydew melon. Yeah, so I don't know which one that is, but it's always coming from the seeds dropped here last year, I would say. And this is a Tuscarora crepe myrtle, start to bloom now, and color is a very kind of a pinkish, light pink, I would say, flowers, but it has a lot of flower buds coming up. So this is a questionable varieties, the Tuscarora, and it may survive here a whole winter. And if this cane survive, it start to grow taller and taller. But if like a Muskogee crepe myrtle I had, if it's all die back all the way to the ground, and then start to grow from the bottom again, and the new growth has I don't know has have some kind of a maturity to have a flower. So yeah, it's much less potential if that happens. Hopefully this particular corner of the southwest corner here well protected, and it maybe wind is not that strong, cold wind in the winter, so hopefully it's going to survive, but you never know. This particular rose is also I purchased at the same time as the Abraham Derby and the Colette climbing roses. It's called American Pillar, and it doesn't have any flower buds, and I think it's not going to bloom. It's just one-time bloomer, but I think it's just growing this year, and the next spring I think it may bloom, hopefully. Yep.